CNN reporter just got big boot from White House for good. A reporter from CNN was recently banned for what was touted as not very respectable behavior during a press event in the Rose Garden. The reporter was asking questions directed at President Trump, but the questions were deemed not appropriate for the particular event. It also appears as though the reporter, Kaitlan Collins, was displaying disrespectful behavior by calling out or doing something that would warrant a walk towards the door. Even though she's a reporter who is there to ask questions, it's perhaps in the best interest of the particular event to display appropriate and respectful behavior while maintaining some sort of integrity and discipline. Her questions surely deserve answers, but since she's from CNN and Trump has issues with that network, then it's probably best for her to speak when it's her turn and not call out or do anything to further distance the relationship between Trump and CNN. They're on rocky terms and it won't improve if people from the network do anything deemed inappropriate to gain attention or do things when it's not their specific turn to do so. CNN reporters should know better by now. They're already on thin ice with the president, so anything extra sinks their ship. The White House on Wednesday banned a CNN reporter from a press event in the Rose Garden for asking President Trump questions, according to a CNN report. Kaitlan Collins, a White House reporter for CNN, was acting as the pool reporter for all networks during President Trump's meeting with European Union Commissioner Jean-Claude Juncker on Wednesday afternoon. Collins reportedly asked the president questions about the day's most talked about stories, a typical move for a pool reporter. She asked, "Did Michael Cohen betray you, Mr. President?" and repeated the question once, according to CNN. She then asked, "Mr. President, are you worried about what Michael Cohen is about to say to the prosecutors? Are you worried about what is on the other tapes, Mr. President?" When Trump didn't respond, Collins asked, "Why is Vladimir Putin not accepting your invitation, Mr. President?" Trump ignored the questions and said, "Thank you very much, everybody," to the press pool. After the event, Bill Shine, the newly minted White House Deputy Chief of Staff for Communications, called Collins into his office. White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders was also present, according to CNN. The former Fox News executive and the press secretary then informed Collins that she was not invited to a press availability in the Rose Garden later in the afternoon because she asked questions that were inappropriate for the venue and for reportedly shouting the questions, according to the CNN report. The CNN reporter said Shine and Huckabee told her the network was still invited to the Rose Garden event, but that she was not. Sanders confirmed the ban in a statement to the White House press pool, saying that the White House expects more respectful behavior. At the conclusion of a press event in the Oval Office, a reporter shouted questions and refused to leave despite repeatedly being asked to do so, Sanders said. Subsequently, our staff informed her she was not welcome to participate in the next event, but made clear that any other journalist from her network could attend, Sanders continued. Sanders said the White House support us, a free press, but added that they expect everyone be respectful of the presidency and guests at the White House. CNN in a statement on Wednesday slammed the move as not indicative of a free and open press. Just because the White House is uncomfortable with a question regarding the news of day doesn't mean the question isn't relevant and shouldn't be asked, the network said. This decision to bar a member of the press is retaliatory in nature and not indicative of an open and free press. We demand better. Everyone should demand better for the White House and President Trump. Each and every president has faced supporters and those who refuse to support. It appears as though many of Trump's haters wish for him to fail, but then that means the country fails as well. When Barack Obama was president, he had supporters and haters as well. However, the difference was that his haters still wanted the country to do well. People were able to dislike Barack Obama and still wish for America to succeed. Can Trump's haters say the same thing? It often seems like Trump's haters want the world to end just to see Trump in his demise. Trump deserves support and so does this country. Disrespectful behavior from any reporter, from any network, should not be tolerated.